Peace. All praise and glory to the mighty Most High, our Creator, who's one God. Hope everybody's having a pleasant day. I got a special treat for you. I think a little bit of comedy mixed in with a little bit of truth. So I want to jump right in here and begin. We're at Genesis 5:2. Pay close attention to everything that I say. Male and female, he created them, and he called them. Them. And in the day, they, them, they, them.
They, them pronouns are fucking stupid. Why would you? You're not multiple people. Why is that?
We're here, they're they and them pronouns. Let's listen to Joe Rogan. I don't even like this guy anymore.
You are now a they, them, which is plural. It doesn't even make sense. Like, if you can say that you're a boy but you identify as a girl, yeah, that's gender dysphoria is a real thing. If you want to be representative as a plural, that's very weird.
That is very weird. So, where are they getting their theys and their thems? Male and female, he created them. And in the day they were created, he called them man. If you pop over here to the King James Bible, male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam. There again is plural. In the day they were created. They, them. So what is this? It's these fruitcakes here. Right? I wouldn't even click on that one. I wouldn't give that person the time of day. Let's check out one more.
They, them pronouns are...
I mean, they and them, it just sounds plural. I mean, sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't, but when you're talking about one person, it's not. I wish they would come up with a new pronoun. They have. There's z's and zers, fey, femme, fairs. Would that be preferable?
Yeah, let's not even wait for that answer. You know, I gotta let you guys know that there is so much hidden context that's taking place in this parable here. Then God said, let us make mankind in our image, after our likeness, to rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the air, the cattle of the land, and over all the earth itself, and every creature that crawls upon it. God created man in his own image, and in the image of God, here, Elohim, here you go. This is where you're getting your plural, okay? Plural right here. Plural of Eloah, gods in the ordinary sense, but specifically used. So I tell people that this, whatever this God here is, Elohim, plural of Eloah, gods in the ordinary sense, is used of something that is superior to this God. So this is not the spirit of truth. Okay, this is not. This is the spirit of darkness, which is creating himself. Okay, so God created man in his own image. What fell away from God, what turned from God, what was thrown down here on this plane of existence, which was given power for a time. This God was given power for a time. This God created himself in an image. Look, him. I know you guys, my regulars, hate this because I do it all the time. It's the same thing over and over. It's the most important thing to understand about the Bible. God created himself in an image, and an image is an idol. God, Elohim, a divinity of the Supreme Creator. You understand that this is a divinity and it tells us so. And this divinity that fell away from God created himself in an image. He created him, one man. Why not him and her? No plural there, is there? But there is plural, because this God here is plural. And this God is creating himself in an image, and an image is a phantom. Sorry, thought I paused that. A magi in Latin is magus, which is magi. Magi. So the one that's created in an image, right here, this man created in an image, which is a phantom, is a mage. Our language has a magical language within the word that we're not paying attention to. It has been blessed. I've been blessed with something, a download that's helped me to see and understand what's a hidden language within our language. In fact, I would go as far as to say that what we know as letters and sounds, that these have each letter that we look at as a letter that makes a sound has a darker meaning to it. It probably has symbolism. Each letter as we see as a sound is a symbol. And the symbols that come together are what form our words. And remember, Jesus is the Word, as we're taught. You got to understand, the Word is carnal. The Word is flesh, okay? The Spirit thinks. The Spirit is the mind. The carnal is the brain. The flesh is the brain. So this God that created a man in his image, this man, he created him. He created him, one man. He created him, male and female. And this is why you're getting their theys and thems. So real quick, I want to point out to you one more time. He created them, and in the day they were created. This is where they're getting their they and them pronouns. They're mocking you, folks. The evil on this plane of existence is mocking you with the LBGTQ&A. They're putting it right in front of your face. These are Bible scriptures that these people are reading right in front of you. They're taking them right out of the scriptures, and they're laughing at you, man. The New World Order is the LBGTQ&A. It's all of these gays and stuff coming out of the closet. They're in the streets, and it's so thick. You just don't, and these are mental. These people are mental. Okay? If you don't like them, then you're a racist. You see, a gay man requires us to like them, and I don't like you guys, all right? You have a mental problem. You got to turn away from it. You got to ask the Spirit to come on you, the living Spirit to be upon you, so that you can turn away from this carnal behavior. So this is the man that they're talking about in Genesis 1:27 that's being created. It's being created, a male and a female. And when you add the sum of the word female, it comes to 42. And 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay? Moving on. Now, because this man is created in an image of God, is a phantom, as I showed you, why do you think that the military calls their stuff like the Mirage, a Dassault Mirage F-111? Huh? Why are all of our military aircraft named after Mirages? Look at what I asked. Images of Dassault Mirage F-114s. Let's go ahead and drop that. What's my point? Well, let's look at here. The AC-130J Ghost Rider. A Ghost Rider. Let's check this out. So we're taking a look at the word ghost. And the reason why I brought you here to ghost is because a ghost is the spirit of the dead. And keep in mind, in Mark 15:37, Jesus dies on the cross and he gives up his ghost. The reason why ghost has a H in it is because our flesh suits our hosts for ghosts. For demons, for spirits, both good and evil. Yes, it's the real deal, folks. You're not who you think you are. You're not what you think you are. You're not flesh. You're not blood, all right? So a ghost is a demon, a devil, a phantom. That man that's created on the 6th day of creation is created an illusion. It is called the phantom, okay? So that man that's created on the 6th day is a soul. Okay? But it's not spirit. You understand? A soul is darkness. Okay? Understand that. So we have all these different meanings. Well, then I started thinking, well, damn, what does that mean? All this, these phantoms and stuff. A ghost rider. Well, what are they telling you? Take a good look at these planes, man. Okay? These assault planes. Here, let me show you something. We're here at my channel, and I've been telling people for years now that we live in this 666 system, right? Right here. Let's take a look. Shalom, family. How you doing? This is White Raptor News Ministries bringing you a real quick short looking here at the Strong's Concordance 927. Behal says corresponding to Behal. The definition for 927 in the Strong's is to alarm, is dismay. Why is this alarming or causes dismay? Here we got what's going on. Right there. 927. That's why I brought you to the Behal. And then you have ARW. When you add the sum of this, 23, 24, 34, 32. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it comes to 42. ARW. When you add the sum of these three letters, it comes to 42. 4 plus 2 is 6. And it says the wing plate here number is 6. ARW twice. That is 666. And then the number on the other side was 927, which brought me to Behal. So I'm showing you guys a system. This system that is a ghost. None of what you see is real. This is a complete shit show. Then you have the Douglas F. Phantom. Huh. Imagine that. All of our military aircrafts are named after phantoms, ghosts. What's this one here? Aircraft with the word demon in it. Okay. The F3H demon. So they're calling him a demon. That's why I took you to the word ghost, to show you all the pronouns for the word ghost, because the military here, they are the demons. They're putting it right in front of your face. You can't see that. This is a spiritual war. And this, all these pictures that I'm showing you of these aircrafts, the 138 demon, another demon, the F3H demon. So we have these aircrafts that are called demons. We got another aircraft, what? It's called the Devil. Huh? The P-39 fork-tailed Devil. Okay? So we got all these images. They're telling us the forked devil right here. The forked-tongued devil right here. Why the Nazi Germany feared this plane. Well, what am I showing you? I'm showing you all the mark of the beast. Huh? Images of vampires. My goodness gracious. Did I make a connection here for you? The synonyms for ghost, demon, aircraft, devil, aircraft, phantom, aircraft. I'm absolutely 100% sure that they've got shadow. Here, let's just go ahead and take a look. I didn't pull that one up, but I'm pretty sure that they do. Let's see. Military aircraft with the name Shadow. There you go. Oh, probably the drones now that they got. The Shadows, huh? They call them the AAIRQ7 Shadow. There you go. Anything. So I'm showing you this connection. This world that we live in is a ghost. It's a complete illusion. This place that we live on is the dead. This entire world that we live on is the plane of the dead. And whatever controls this realm was given power. It's a weak entity, yet it was given power to control a host. To control, one more time, a host. You see, the Spirit, the Creator, give me 1 second. I want to close some of these windows. You see, John 4:24 tells us plainly that God is spirit. His worshipers must worship him in spirit and truth. This is the key to salvation right here. This is the key to the truth. This is what you're praying to, the Spirit of truth. His worshipers must worship him in spirit and truth. So if you're walking in the lie, you're lying to people, you're telling stories, you're exaggerating, you're giving excuses and all that garbage, then you're not walking in the truth. The truth is very plain. It's very simple. You say you're going to do something and you do it. If you don't, then you walk in the lie. Your word is all you have. If you walk in a truth, then your word is gold. And that means more than anything or any amount of money on the face of the earth. It means that you can't be bought and paid for with money. So the Creator, God, and this one is L. This one here is 410 of the Strongs. Or excuse me, I was wrong. Darn it all, I hate it when I'm wrong, but I'm still okay here. 2313 is a theos. Theos, okay, which is God in Greek, okay, a deity though, okay, especially the supreme divinity. I'm okay here. I like this God here being pointed out because I want to show you in Latin, divi means to divvy up, to divide. So this is an entity. This God still here is an entity that is used. And what gives it away here is a magistrate. And again, we're back at the word magi, which is magus, which is magician. So these gods here that I'm showing you, this plane of existence, they're a bunch of magic has been pulled over your eyes. They're pulling illusions over our eyes. This plane of existence isn't real. You think it's real. It feels like it's real. You can get killed in this plane of existence. That's how real it is. But if you don't participate into the things that this plane of existence is offering you, the drugs, the pills, the fornications, the adultery, the pill popping prescriptions, the fornications, all the sins that are offered in the flesh of this world, if you stay away from them, you're gold in God's eyes, in the Spirit of truth's eyes. But understand, anything that is a divinity is not the supreme creator. Anything that is a magistrate is not the supreme creator. It's something that is used of the supreme creator. When I say supreme, I'm talking about the authority. I'm talking about the author, the supreme one that moves all things in place, the omnipotent force, the strength, the power, the all, the almighty, the all you can see, the all you can't see, the perpetual, the ongoing, the always in motion, the supreme being that moves all things in place, the Spirit. Well, it's not a being. Being is incarnation. This is a spiritual body. That's what I'd say. It's the truth. And those that worship God must do so in spirit and truth. So this is where they get their theys and thems. And also remember that this God here, remember, God is spirit. God, if it's a magistrate here, then it's not the Supreme Spirit. If it's a magistrate, it's something that's being used of the Supreme Spirit. This is evil, folks. Anything that's in power is evil. Okay? This is what creates the chaos. The government is what creates all the drugs. They're the ones that put the prescriptions on there. They're the ones that hire people, the rich, hire people with all their fucking sick, disgusting money, and they kidnap children out of people's homes. And then you don't hear about any of this stuff on the news, do you? You don't hear anything at all that matters. They just want to create the fear with the wars and create fear with COVID, and we got this disruption going on, and we got the floods going on, and they just want to keep you completely consumed in their media. And Donald Trump told you straight out, all news is fake news moving forward. Also, we have the F-15E, okay? And it is a Eagle fighter, F-15. F is the 6th letter of the alphabet. 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. 66 right there. I also showed you the refueler, which was ARW. It had it on there twice, 6 ARW. And that is 666 right in your face. Very alarming, the F-15E. So I have found something of truth. Do you guys remember this? When the USS Stark, this was a frigate that took a hit May 17th, 1987. Okay, on the port side, where you're looking at this ship here. I want to enlarge it if I could. Here. Right here, this is where the bomb went in, sub-level of the main deck. This is the main deck, aft of the ship, the stern, the forecastle, the front end. Okay, this is where the bomb hits. The bomb penetrated through the berthing compartments and through the post office and lodged. They said that the bomb didn't even go off. I can't believe that the bomb didn't go off because of how much destruction that it caused. If the bomb didn't go off and that's what it looked like, and it caused all that damage, this is where the bomb goes in right here. Okay, and it caused all that damage and shit up here, and it didn't go off. Yeah, I don't think so. That's definitely, here's the problem though, man. Looking at this, honestly, it looks like it was blown up from the inside out, right? Am I wrong about that? Or would that have to, if a bomb penetrated into a craft and it didn't explode, wouldn't these pieces be more like inverted rather than sticking out like this? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. This is looking down from the O2 level. What you're looking at here would have been where command would have been, which is the forecastle and stuff. And this little area right here, this whole piece that is missing, this is all a floorboard right here. When I was in the military, this is the compass right here. That makes no sense at all why that compass would be right there. I know this ship very well because I was on this ship. I served on, well, not this ship, but I served on the USS George Phillips, the FFG-12. This is the FFG-31, same ships. But this thing sits on top of a mounted piece of metal because it's a compass. Also on this compass is like binoculars. But this was my station right here. So that more than likely is where I would have been standing, right about where all this shit is right here. I would have got blown to shit. That was my general quarters position, was the port side. Okay, enough of that. So I want you to take a look here. This is how these people, whatever you want to call them, soften you up to it, okay? This is how they get you to conform that, you know what, don't think anything of it. You know, Just let them be who they are. No, these are the people that are raping children and stuff. Do you understand that? A gay man will rape a child. They're mental. They have mental disconnectors. Their neurons and shit, they're not firing the right way, man. What's wrong with them? Why are they like that? Because they're literally the seed of Satan. So this is how they indoctrinate us into making you think that it's all funny and jokes and games and it's all okay. Oh, the funny stuff. So here.
The other day, a person saying, "Don't call me he or she, call me they." And I was like, what the fuck? It took me 3 years to learn I am, you are, he is, she is. This whole gender neutral pronoun is confusing for me. Let me tell you a story. I invited a friend to have dinner at my house the other day. And he was like, "Oh, I'm bringing a friend." And I said, "Of course, bring him." And he was like, no, bring them. So I bought a lot of food. I bought briskets and pizzas and pastas. And my friend showed up at my house with one person. So I said, "Where are they?" And he said, "They are here."
Closing out here. The descendants of Adam. This is, I don't believe that this is the second man, Adam. You got to understand that. There's two different Adams here. Male and female, he created them. Let's make jokes about it. And he blessed them. And in the day they were created, he called them man. Over here, he called their name plural. They. He called their name Adam. So this male and female that were created, he, them, and blessed them. He called their plural name Adam, a male and female. Genesis Parthenos, one man, a male and female. Satan. Here we have Satan as a female coming up the tree. Lucifer, short for Lucy. Just something to think about there. This kind of looks like a female as well. Right there. It's not a man's breast, that's for sure. And who's this look like a little bit? If you were to call that a man, who would that be? That'd be like, look, it's like Jesus, right? Before Abraham was, I am, Jesus says. And what if this picture here that we're looking at, people hate me when I say stuff like this. What if this man that looks like Adam is really the one that's being coaxed by the higher mind here of Satan to hand Eve the apple? Just saying. Some of these pictures here are pretty mind-blowing. Wow, you got a witch right here giving out the apple. So what does it all mean? I think the man, this one here that's created on the 6th day of creation, this one here, Genesis chapter 1 verse 26 Bible Hub. This one here, then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image and likeness to rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the air, cattle of the air, and birds of the air, over the livestock, and all over the earth itself, and every creature that crawls upon it." Again, the image here. This is the key. Let us, who's this talking right here? The Sumerian tablets tell us that this is two ancient gods. You know, what you'd call like people in chambers today trying to clone someone. Okay, these gods here are something that was given power to materialize themselves in the flesh, but they are a serpent race. You got to understand that. And they're the ones that are saying, "Let us make man in our image, in our likeness." Enlil and Enki having a discussion, the Anunnaki, having this discussion with one another. They're the ones that create a man in an image. Remember, an image is a ghost. It's a phantom. I just showed you guys. Okay, this is good stuff you're getting. This one here that's created on the 6th day of creation is an idol. Okay, this man on the 6th day is an idol. It is not the same as this man here. Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 Bible Hub. Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 Bible Hub. It's not the same. You see, this one here, you have God that creates one in an image, and then you have the Lord God. And the Lord here is the one. Notice that it doesn't outline Lord. Lord is Yahweh, or Jehovah, the proper pronunciation, Jehovah. Okay, Yahovah. That's where they get the J. The J is silent. The J makes a Y-A sound. Yahovah is what it is pronounced in Israel, the proper pronunciation for it. It's not Jehovah. The J is silent. It's Yahovah. So it almost makes like an H sound. And this here is, as we're taught, is the self-existing eternal creator. Anytime you're talking about the capital L-O-R-D, the self-existing, eternal. This is key. This one here has no beginning. It has no end. Jesus had a beginning. Jesus had an end. 3068, the Lord. And then you have God. God again is Elohim. This is something that is used. So the supreme, this spirit here, spirit. This is what you got to understand. This is a spirit. This is God is not a man. This is the spirit. But the spirit gave something power. This God Elohim, which is used of the Supreme Spirit. Now you know the difference. God Elohim is 430. God El is 410. Then you had the Theos 26:13. I just showed you. God is not a man. So you have different versions of the word God. And understand that, look, this one here has the breath of life. And this is the difference between the two races. It has nothing to do with black and white. Though, if we're to go there with black and white, it is true that Satan himself is a white man. Okay? You got to understand that the Gentile nations are all races, creeds, and colors. They are the evolution of life. This is what you're talking. They try to teach you evolution. This is a race of beings that were created, and their evolutionary has been to come up through hard times and stuff, simply because we fell away from God. That's why you were turned to beast. You were turned without the Spirit of God. So the Lord God molds this man from the dust, and he breathes the life into his nostrils. That's not the case. It's the one that's created in an image. The one that's created in an image is the God of the dead. Okay? There's two. God created evil, and he gave evil a shitload of power, and this evil created a host system, and the evil is the one that's saying that we could live in these flesh suits forever, and that we could be our own kings and have our own kingdoms and live and do all these things. And it's not true. The devil lied, didn't he? So, hope you enjoyed the lesson. This is White Raptor News Ministries. Peace.